It's 8:30. Good morning. I'm Ian Crouch with Hunter News. The Hunter SES is expecting another surge of calls for help this morning as residents discover their homes damaged by overnight wind and rain. A large and powerful storm ripped through the northern parts of the region yesterday afternoon, bringing down tree branches and causing roofs to leak. Wind gusts peaked at 80 kilometres per hour early this morning at Nobby's. The SES received 320 calls for emergency assistance, and Phil Campbell from the service says they're expecting more this morning.
We're looking now at only a relative handful that are outstanding, but we are expecting that as people wake up this morning and discover further damage that's been caused by the overnight rain and winds, that job total will increase and our volunteers will have a busy morning up in the Hunter.
Meanwhile, many parts of the Hunter received some welcome soaking rain, especially in drought-affected areas. Seaham recorded the highest official rainfall with 76 millimetres since 9 yesterday morning. Singleton Army Base had 52 millimetres, Muswellbrook 43 and Scone 27. Newlambton Heights had 63 millimetres and YE topped the chart for Lake Macquarie with 88 millimetres. Fresh from helping to save hundreds of homes from last week's salt ash bushfire, Hunter firefighters have answered a call for help in Queensland. Thousands of people have been forced to flee their homes as wildfires wreak havoc around Mackay, Bundaberg and Rockhampton. A group of 20 Hunter RFS volunteers flew out from Williamtown yesterday. They'll spend the next 5 days helping their colleagues in Queensland. A Woodbury man has pleaded not guilty to attempted murder following a violent home invasion at Hamilton last year. The Herald reports 37-year-old Dion Welsh was carrying a firearm when he and two others stormed a Gordon Avenue unit last December. A male resident was allegedly shot in the face during the incident. Welsh will face trial in Newcastle District Court next year. Close to $330,000 has now been handed to community groups in the Wallsend electorate from the state government. Zara's House, Glendore Public School and the Lambton Scout Club were some of the big winners, receiving more than $25,000 to construct and upgrade facilities. Wallsend MP Sonia Hornery says it's a shame every group who applied couldn't be approved.
My only concern, of course, is it's a victim of its own success of the community building partnerships in that more and more people are applying. We had well over $1 million worth of applications, and so unfortunately we can only give about a third of those projects the green light, but I'm hoping that many of those projects will apply next year.
Hunter residents looking for help with their money managing skills could benefit from a new partnership between the University of Newcastle and Greater Bank. A new finance lab has been established at the university's New Space campus, where the organisations will provide financial literacy outreach programs to university and high school students, as well as to the broader community. Pro-Vice-Chancellor Tony Travaglione says financial literacy is important, but has disappeared from schools and the community.
It's critical in the sense that, if we want as a community to reap the rewards of our hard work, then we need to know how to manage our money, how to invest our money, and not get ourselves into difficult financial positions.
2NURFM Sport.
The Newcastle Knights now have a variety of options to choose from in the front row after the acquisition of Test prop David Clemmer. It's set to provide healthy competition for the club, with coach Nathan Brown setting the challenge for the Saifiti brothers to retain their first-grade spots. The Knights pack will also boast Tim Glaspie for the 2019 season, with Brown backing the club's investment in the front row, labelling it one of the most important positions on the field in the modern game. Meanwhile, the Knights are still in talks to sign Dragons utility Kurt Mann for the upcoming season. It's reported the deal could be for 3 years, with Mann offered the dummy half position. And the Jets W League side will welcome back Larissa Crummer from injury for their clash with Brisbane tonight. The Matildas representative set to provide even more support at the back, with the side only conceding 2 goals so far. Coach Craig Dean says Crummer will be a welcome addition.
She's trained almost full pace last week and wasn't worth the risk for the West Sydney game, but she's trained every session so far this week and she looks good and she's very eager. But again, we've kept 2 clean sheets, and the idea with Larissa was she was coming as a centre back, and that hasn't changed.
And the winning numbers in Wednesday Lotto are 38, 23, 30, 39, 2 and 44, and the supplementaries are 1 and 24. 2NURFM News Time, 26 to 9.